Top 10 places to visit in Canada. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. 1. The Canadian Rockies. The Sawtooth White-Top Mountains, straddling the British Columbia-Alberta border, inspire both awe and action. 5 national parks, Banff, Yoho, Kootenay, Waterton Lakes, and Jasper, offer countless opportunities to delve into the lush wilderness, with ribbons of hiking trails, rushing white water, and powdery ski slopes to satisfy travelers looking for mountain thrills. This is one of the best places to visit in Canada in winter, but there is outdoor adventure aplenty during the summer months too. Planning tip: for a different perspective, take the train and experience the grandeur from the comfort of your seat. Luminous lakes, jumbles of wildflowers, and glistening glaciers glide by as the steel cars chug up mountain passes and down river valleys en route to points east or west. 2. Vancouver. In Vancouver, sea-to-sky beauty surrounds the laid-back, cocktail-loving metropolis. With skiable mountains on the outskirts, beaches frinking the coast, and Stanley Park's thick rainforest just steps from downtown's sparkling skyscrapers, you'll find a harmonic convergence of city and nature. For the best of both worlds, pick up provisions and a cold beer and picnic at one of the amazing city parks. During the summer months, drinking alcohol is legal at most city parks. Shop and stroll through the diverse and charming neighborhoods. You may even spot a celebrity along the way. Known as Hollywood North, Vancouver is the filming location for many TV and film productions shot throughout the year. 3. Manitoulin Island. The largest freshwater island in the world, floating right in Lake Huron's midst, Manitoulin is a slowpoke place of beaches and summery cottages, jagged expanses of white quartzite and granite. Outcroppings edge the shoreline and lead to shimmering vistas. First Nations culture pervades, and the island's 8 communities collaborate to offer local foods, wild rice, corn soup, and eco-adventures, canoeing, horseback riding, hiking. Powwows add drumming, dancing, and storytelling to the mix for cultural immersive experiences that connect you with the people and the land of the country that we now know as Canada. 4. Vancouver Island. Picture postcard Victoria is the heart of Vancouver Island, beating with bohemian shops, wood-floored coffee bars, and an English past steeped in tea culture since the 1840s. British Columbia's capital city is full of charm, but it's only the kick-off point to an island that has a bounty of natural wonders to explore. Broding Pacific Rim National Park Reserve includes the West Coast Trail, where the wind-bashed ocean meets a mist-shrouded wilderness, and surfers line up for Tofino's waves. With so many outdoor adventures to try, this is one of the best places in Canada for nature lovers. 5. Whistler. This alpine village and 2010 Winter Olympics venue is one of the world's largest, best-equipped, and most popular ski resorts, and it's only a 90-minute drive from downtown Vancouver. Featuring over 200 marked runs, winding down 2 towering mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb, this destination is paradise for skiers of all levels. Skiing may be Whistler's raison d'etre, but summer visitors with their downhill mountain bikes and stand-up paddleboards outnumber their ski season equivalents, making the resort a year-round hotspot for locals and visitors alike. Adding more diversity, Whistler has recently developed a thriving arts and culture scene, with highlights like the Audain Art Museum and Squamish-Lillooet Cultural Center taking the stage as equally appealing attractions to the famed slopes. 6. Baffin Island. The forlorn, rugged landscape of Baffin Island is home to cloud scraping, mountains, and a third of Nunavut's human population. It's Canada's largest island, the 5th biggest in the world, and the ideal place for an Arctic safari, where you can spot narwhals, belugas, and bears in their natural habitat. The island's crown jewel is Auyuatut National Park. Its name means the land that never melts, and indeed glaciers, fjords, and vertiginous cliffs fill the eastern expanse. The park is a siren call for hardcore hikers and climbers, and more than a few polar bears. Baffin Island is also a center for Inuit art. Studios for high-quality carving, printmaking, and weaving can be found in many of the small towns that speckle the area. 7. Montreal Jazz Festival. As Canada's second-largest city and the country's cultural heart, Montreal is a marvel for music lovers. Watch the best jazz-influenced musicians in the world amongst over 2 million equally jazz spectators at the Montreal International Jazz Festival. There are over 500 performances and shows to enjoy, and countless are free. B.B. King, Prince, and Astor Piazzolla are among those who performed at the 11-day Late June Music Festival. You may even get to join in on the fun with free drumming lessons and street-side jam sessions as the good times roll day and night. Not into jazz? Montreal has a wide musical palette. You'll find indie, folk, classical, and opera performances around the city. For live music venues and events, big and small, throughout the city. 8. Old Quebec City. Quebec's capital is more than 400 years old, and its ancient stone walls, glinting spired cathedrals and jazz-filled corner cafes suffuse it with atmosphere, romance, melancholy, eccentricity, and intrigue on par with any European city. The best way to soak it all up is to walk the old town's labyrinth of lanes and get lost amid the street performers and cozy inns, stopping every so often for a café au lait and flaky pastry. The city is also home to Quebec's scenic highway, Art 132. Circling the Gaspé Peninsula, this road winds past the sea and the mountains, as well as charming towns. More than 700,000 people drive this tarmac each summer. Of course, it has yet to approach the romantic popularity of Canada's honeymoon capital, Niagara Falls, a region that draws more than 14 million annual visitors. But head for the La Gaspésie instead, young lovers. Because if you're on your honeymoon, you don't need 14 million other people hanging around. 9. Toronto. A hyperactive stew of cultures and neighborhoods, Toronto strikes you with sheer urban awe and cultural diversity. Will you have dinner in Chinatown or Greektown? 5-star fusion or a pineal bacon sandwich? In Ontario's coolest city, designer shoes from Bloor Yorkville are accessorized with tattoos in Queen West, while mod art galleries, theater par excellence, rocking band rooms, and hockey mania add to the megalopolis. It is far and away Canada's largest city, as well as its most diverse. About half of the city's residents were born in another country. Be sure to snap a photo of the CN Tower, considered one of the best places to visit in Toronto. And for an added thrill, check out the Edgewalk, where you can walk around the tower's perimeter while taking in unparalleled city views. 10. Rideau Canal. This 185-year-old, 200 kilometers long, 124 miles waterway, consisting of canals, rivers, and lakes, connects Ottawa and Kingston via 47 locks. The Rideau Canal is at its finest in wintry Ottawa, where a stretch of its waters become the Rideau Canal Skateway, the world's largest skating rink. People swoosh by on the 7.8 kilometers, 4.8 miles of groomed ice, pausing for hot chocolate and scrumptious slabs of fried dough called beaver tails, a quintessentially Canadian treat. February's Winter Lude Festival kicks it up a notch when townsfolk build massive ice sculptures. Once the canal thaws, it becomes a boater's paradise, meaning you can appreciate it whatever time of year you visit. What do you think of my video? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching my video.